Hi there, Sagittarius, and welcome back to Star-Lord's Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of May the 3rd through to the 9th. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Sag. First up, we have the Ten of Swords reversed, followed then by the Eight of Swords reversed. Next, we have the Seven of Swords reversed. Followed by Major Arcana Judgment in the upright. And lastly, we have the King of Swords in reverse. Holy swords, what is happening here, Sag? For your overall energy, you have that of the Ten of Swords in reverse. Good news is, if you did hit a situation that have a situation that hit critical mass, you're starting to heal from it. So that's good news. For some of you, this was a relationship. For others of you, this could have been a career or a friendship or something in your family, something going on that was just like the straw that broke the camel's back. You just could not deal with this situation 1 minute longer. Something happened, could have crushed a relationship, what have you. But now the swords are starting to fall out, which indicates there's healing beginning. So that's definitely good news. Could put you in the Nine of Swords in the upright energy, which is a card that can represent a little bit of overthinking things, maybe a little bit of anxiety and worrying about some things perhaps. But I don't know. It's like something is changing here with all these swords energies. Now we have at the beginning of the week the Eight of Swords in the reverse position, which is in the Eight of Swords in the upright. This is all about feeling trapped. Again, it's that being up in our head too much, and we're just like, whoa, this is a lot to deal with, and then we're starting to feel really, really trapped. It could be for some of you, it was playing out in your workplace where you felt really trapped at work or in your career. Could have been at home, it could have been, again, in a relationship, it could have been anything that you were just feeling like, I can't take any more of this. But when the card is reversed, this is where we're finally starting to feel that relief. It can point to the Seven of Swords in the upright position, which is a card of wanting to dip out, wanting to leave a situation. So it's like, no, I can't take this anymore. I'm going to just leave. But it's interesting because your next card is the Seven of Swords, but it's reversed. So it's like you just want to go and you just want to try and avoid dealing with the situation. But the Seven of Swords upright is where we are avoiding things. We're trying to dip out. We're trying to get away. I just don't want to deal with it. But when the card is reversed, this is where we're no longer feeling like that. We feel like we want to deal with something head on, or maybe it's just sort of like put in your face kind of thing, and you can't avoid it and you have to deal with it. It's that kind of thing. So interesting, very interesting, because that can point to the Six of Swords upright, which is a card of sort of moving on from emotional difficulties and problems from the past. So yeah, there's like a healing or a release happening for you, Sagittarius, at the beginning of the week. Yeah, very interesting. Please do leave a comment in the comment section or send me an email if this, resonates for you, and how so. So the next card you have is Judgment in the upright position. Well, for those of you who are spiritual minded, this could represent a spiritual awakening, an aha moment where you just sort of realize some things. For others of you, the Judgment can represent needing to make a judgment call because somebody has returned, someone has come back from the past, or a situation has resurfaced. We kind of see that, like there's some connection here, Sag, to the past, and maybe it's a recent past for some of you. It could be a distant past, but for some of you, this could be a recent past. And this is now something has, come back, or someone. So if this was somebody that perhaps hurt you and you ended up bottoming out with a relationship, it could be that they're returning now. But remember, the judgment call comes in because we get to say yay or nay. We have free will. Just because somebody comes back, it doesn't mean we have to let them back into our lives. We can say thanks but no thanks, or we can just say, no, I've moved on. Let's just use this as a closure moment. We'll just have closure here. Yeah, it's interesting. And it could be, related to work, could be related to family, again, just take what resonates. If it resonates for you, you'll know it. And the last card we have here is the King of Swords. Back to the swords again. The King of Swords in the upright position. This is a court card, could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, this is air energy, that of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. The King of Swords as a profession can also be representative of um, say a surgeon, could be a police officer, a military person, could be a lawyer or a judge or somebody in the legal profession. But the King of Swords can also just represent, maybe this is a person for you. This could be somebody in your family, or this could be your significant other. Perhaps it's just speaking up and just sort of laying everything on the line. And remember, energies can go both ways. So Sagittarius, this could be you as well, embodying the energies of the King of Swords and just speaking your truth. Maybe because you're no longer avoiding the situation or the person or persons involved, you're just sort of laying it on the line. That's what the King of Swords does. Leaves emotion out of it and just speaks the truth, the whole truth. And, doesn't really care too much what people have to say about it, because in his mind, it's the truth. It's just the way it is. So this could be somebody you're dealing with at the end of the week, or it could just be you embodying the energies of that King of Swords and just sort of laying everything on the line. Because it looks like there's some particular situation that might have really caused a disturbance in your life, and you just maybe want to speak up about it. But that is your reading, Sagittarius. I really hope it helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.